hours. Incident duration is now 10 minutes. You have engine 254 responding as your all-hands, engine ladder 153 responding as your all-hands truck K.
3374.
All-hands operating in Brooklyn Box 2937. Address 1225 East 14th Street between Avenue L, Lincoln, and Locust Avenue. Fire in the warehouse. All-hands operating in Brooklyn Box 2937. Address 1225 East 14th Street between Avenue L, Lincoln, and Locust Avenue. Fire in the warehouse. Looking for battalion 33.
33.
When you get a chance, we're going to need the height, size up, the dimensions, and exposures, and status of the lines in operation, K.
Size up is a 25 by 100 warehouse. Exposure 1 is the street, 2 is the similar attached, 3 is the rear yard, 4 is the similar attached. We have 2 line stretch, 1 in operation.
10-4.
For the second alarm, we got 3 line stretch, 2 in operation.
10-4.
224 acting in Brooklyn.
Second alarm has been transmitted at Brooklyn Box 2937. Address 1225 East 14th Street between Avenue L, Lincoln, and Locust Avenue. Fire in the warehouse. Second alarm has been transmitted at Brooklyn Box 2937. Address 1225 East 14th Street between Avenue L, Lincoln, and Locust Avenue. Fire in the warehouse.
Field Comcast.
Surprise report, second alarm box 2937, to the address 1225 East 14th Street between Avenue L, Lincoln, and Locust Avenue. Firing a 1-story, 25 by 100 warehouse. At this time, Division 15 Deputy Chief Sheridan reports all members have been removed from the building. Roll call conducted. All members have been accounted for in the process of setting up tower ladders for an exterior operation. Okay.
10-4.
That's Flyers report, second alarm box 2937. Address 1225 East 14th Street, between L, Lincoln, and Locust Avenue. Division 15 Deputy Chief Sheridan reports have 1 tower ladder in operation in the process of supplying 1 additional tower ladder to the front of the building. Conditions remain the same. Okay.
10-4. Could you have the rescue battalion call this office, K?
Temple. Rise report, second alarm box 2937. Address 1225 East 14th Street, Avenue L, Lincoln, and Locust Avenue. Firing a 1-story warehouse, 25 by 100. At this time, Division 15 Deputy Chief Sheridan reports 2 tower ladders in operation, in the process of setting up a 3rd tower ladder. 1 precautionary line stretched to exposure 4. Primary and secondary searches in exposure 2 and 4 complete negative. No searches in the fire building. Fire conditions remain the same. Okay.
Special unit.
All right, guys, we're here in Brooklyn. This is a second alarm fire in a warehouse. We'll be there in a second. It took us a little bit to get here since we were in the Bronx, but we're here. We're gonna check it out. All right, so we're here. You got a decent smoke condition pushing. They have 2 tower ladders set up, 1 in operation, and a couple of lines. I'm not sure how many.
Thank you.
I don't know if this is the back side or the front side, but we're here. We're gonna check it out. Looks like multiple lines in operation.
Got you. 153 bucket to 172 bucket. Just be careful, you're getting a little close to us. We're getting hit with some debris.
They're bringing in more lines. I'm gonna go around the back to see if there's something clearer to see.
That's good, 330, that's good.
Looks like cardboard, a lot of cardboard and boxes. Alright, they got the towel ladder spraying on this side. There might be one on the other side. I'm gonna go walk around the other side. I try to get up on a roof somewhere.
Command for the battalion. 10-4.
Alright, he just said on the report that they have pockets of fire all over.
330, show for to 157 bucket. Are you ready for order? Show for the rescue. Wait, you ready for water? Eddie. Negative, not yet. Bob on. 10-8.
Let me go see in the back area. A lot of smoke back here. Looks like they have the main body knocked down, but they still have a decent smoke condition pushing. Very smoky situation here. All right, let me poke around.
Mark, are we up? Yeah. We up?
By 40, class 3, occupied. Address is 115 McDougal. Exposures are 1 is the street, 2 is similar attached, 3 is the rear yard, 4 is similar attached. We have 2 line stretch, 1 line in operation. Primary searches are in progress. Trucks are opening up. Fire remains doubtful.
10-4, have a report. 0020 hours. Incident duration is now 10 minutes. You have mentioned 2 minutes finding out your all hands engine.
I have another fire going on in Brooklyn downtown. They have hot full of ambulances in here. All right, I'm gonna look around. Like I said, to see what's what.
Welcome to 330. 330. Ready for order. Here comes your order. One 57 in the rear sector. Be advised, we shoot the water on the face of this building towards the rear. Command to Battalion 3-8, exposure 4 sector. 3-8. Yeah, 161 is coming in. Can you direct them towards the front where they're needed? 10-4. 330 to Chauffeur. Chauffeur is trying to run away from one of the lines, turn it off. That's why I'm looking out.
What's the thing over there? Not too good.
161. We're walking up now. We're basically behind 172 right now. We'll be there in a minute.
They got 3 tower ladders in operation and multiple lines.
Squad 288, 10-4 responding. 10-4. Battalion 4-4. Battalion 4-4, we're replacing Squad 1. Correction, we're replacing Squad 288 onto your box, okay? Come to your report, Volvo 2,000, duration now 16 minutes, okay? West 2. Special 4. 10 process? Special 4. Stand by, look at the time 4-4? Yeah.
Battalion 3-8, approach your 4 seconds. 3-8, approach your 4 seconds. Yeah, 224, gonna go over and visit 281 on that line. 10-4.
Yo, what's up? There.
I'm in front of the building by 157. Ready to go? I'm in the front of the building by 157.
Alright, conditions remain the same. Still pockets of fire inside the building. Still a decent amount of smoke pushing.
Ladder 124, acting ladder 120.
Explosion, what's back to the command? Command. Alright, exposure wall to the rear looks good between 281's line and the tower ladder that was in there from the top. Looks like they got it all. No visible fire or hot spots at this time. Just waiting for a report from 161 about the front section. 10-4, attention. Chauffeur 157, we gotta shut down the line for a minute. That's all, report. Okay. 453 focus. 16th Avenue, fire in the multi-floor building. All hands operating in book about 379, the address 1600 55 Street at 16th Avenue, fire in the multi-floor building. Move back through bucket, can you 10-5 that? 153 to OV. OV, shut the bucket down. 153 to 254 chauffeur. 254 chauffeur. Shut down 153's bucket. Airport.
I came back here to show you guys the smoke situation lightening up, but there you still have a decent smoke condition pushing and pockets of fire inside the building. They shut down the two tower ladders, this one and the one you saw at the ground level, and they kept that one going. But in the center, where they can't really get to immediately, is where the smoke is pushing. They still kept it at a second alarm. There's another fire going on. They're looking for the seat of the fire. We might take off from this to go check that out. Monitoring it.
38 outside of 38 to 161 truck. 161. How do you look along that wall in the front section?
We got it pretty much all over the wall. The wall looks clear here.
It just shows a little heat on the camera, but it's probably just from the fire next door. That's cool. Rear check to the 157 bucket to 330. 330. You guys ready?
Alright guys, I came up here to give you a perspective, show you this small pockets of fire still burning in there. There's one right there. A lot of overhauling and a lot of work to do. So there's the warehouse. It's a decent sized warehouse, so they made a good stop at it. And they continue to work hard. Sorry that we didn't get here sooner, but you know, we were 30 minutes away, traffic, blah, blah, blah. So they got that line stretched in operation there. And they shut down the tower ladders and they're operating from inside. They made a great stop at it because it started back there and they contained it back there, but it could have came all the way over here. They still got, like I said, if you look in here, you'll see the pockets of fire popping out. They have a lot of work to do before they get it out. You see the fire there in the center of your screen? They got one back there. I'm surprised they haven't gone to a third alarm yet. They really could have used maybe the relief and stuff like that. They're hitting that fire from down there.
Alright, we're hitting the rear with the 2.5. We got the pockets, fire knocked down. There might be some in the front that might be letting up, but I don't know if you have a 2.5 up front there that you want to, you could possibly use. Yeah, we're going to reposition the headline here to the front. Did you get that before? They were talking almost like the 3/4 corner. There appears to be a room that you might have to knock down from like the window. Yeah, we knocked that down. Just so some of the floors of the building where you guys are might light up. But the rear here, there's a ton of stuff, but we're trying to little by little get it. Bucket.
Alright, they keep finding more pockets of fire.
How's it looking from your guys' vantage point? You guys see pockets on the roof?
Yeah, there are 2 pockets on the roof.
Yeah, 10 for the 2-3 corners, most visible pocket of fire. Seems you got a little something against the 4-side wall here, but nothing too crazy. Alright, 10 for.
Anyways, I was saying they did a good job containing this fire because look how far it would have gone and it would have gotten into that building. I don't think it's the same building or whatever, but right now this is what's left of the fire. It was blowing real high early on.
Command. Alright, I'd have 157 get prepared to get the tower there. 10-4 wide, starting to light up again. 10-4. 10.
Alright, they're gonna put the tower ladder in the front back in operation. As you heard, it's starting to light up again.
Command to Battalion 3-3. 3-3.
There's fire in there. You'll see it popping up every now and then. Right in there, you see the glow. It pops out. And then you got fire starting to pop out back there again.
Three buckets, 6 men. Man. Seems like the noggin in that 2-3 corner is catching. Probably starting to take off a little bit now. 10-4, would you be able to hit it? Resupply you? 10-4, I think we can get it. 4. Command to Battalion 4-1 for your sector.
I'm going to try to get this tower ladder.
We're getting them squad again. We're going to get the tower ladder back in operation.
I'm going to put this tower ladder back in operation as it seems to be
5-3 to OV. You guys ready?
picking up.
10-4, we're ready.
They're backing out the members down here. As you can see, they're pulling out the line
153 to 254 chauffeur.
so they can
Start watering into 153's bucket.
get this one going.
10-4, 254 chauffeur, 153 bucket, here comes your water.
And they're going to get going shortly there. They brought the line out. They're moving it back here. And there goes the water into the bucket. Trying to get that pocket out over there. It's in all the wood. These old factories, some of them are 100 years old. A cat and mouse game trying to get all the pockets out. They work on this one and then that one flares up down there. So they'll hit that one shortly. Tower ladder 157 is going to start spraying from the ground level again.
On the chauffeur. Chauffeur. Jesse, hold off. on the flying 157 right now.
Fire in that whole back wall. It's just a matter of getting to it. There you go.
Negative Italian 4-1. Hey Matt, can you shut down your hose line for a second?
One 153 to 254 chauffeur. Chauffeur. Shut down 153's bucket.
Let me see if they're gonna bring the line back in.
Safety. Safety. Yeah, Mark, are you in the front there? Yeah, 10-4. They're going to try to operate a hand line from here, and I think they're going to get that part in the middle where you guys are trying to get. So if you just want to hold off for a second, let them operate for a minute or two. I'll get back to you. All right, 10-4. 153's bucket saying that maybe 172 might have the best shot too. I can't see him from this vantage point, but he's saying he might be able to.
To give you a perspective, there's the Empire State Building. Down further, the World Trade Center. That's the World Trade Center right there. And then that's probably the Verrazano down there. Anyway, so right now they have that pocket of fire lining up that wall there. They knocked some of it down with the bucket. They're going to try to get it. The chief is down there assessing the situation. They're going to try to bring the line back in, I believe. If not that line, another line. As that area keeps lighting up, as you see, it's lighting up again. And there goes flaring up again. Progress report.
Stuck on box 2937, address 1225 East 14th Street, Avenue L Lincoln and Locust Avenue. This time, Division 15 reports in the process of shutting down the tower ladders. Safety Battalion is checking the feasibility of members going back inside the building with hand lines. We're going to remain doubtful. Okay.
10-4, time of your report.
Alright, looks like they got some members inside hitting it from underneath. That's the command post. I'm gonna go down shortly and then close it up in a little bit. They moved the line back in operation back there.
Yeah, it looks like it's lighting up on your side. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them yet. I got 310 back here in the line as well, so we'll try to hit it.
It's lighting up back here again. Like I said, cat and mouse game. They gotta keep working until they get all these little pockets out. Otherwise,
281 to the 38.
the whole thing could flare up.
Yeah, Chief, is 310 hitting it from that side?
Yeah, we are hitting it from that side. 38 to the 41, they're hitting that corner right above the bathroom. 10-4.
Alright, 10-4, yeah, whatever they're doing seems to be working.
10-4. Command to the 4-1. Matt, if you could back out your hand lines back there, we're going to go back to tower ladder.
Alright,
Give me a minute, man. 310 pocket back in, and you definitely won't be able to get with the tower ladder. Alright, 10-4.
Alright, they want them to back out again, but they're hitting it right now from the inside. These guys right here, they're hitting that pocket of fire, and then they're going to put the tower ladders all back in operation, see if they can contain this situation. gonna go down there and see if I can go get a little view of what's going on down there. They're gonna put the tower ladder up. Oh, they're pulling out the line now. And then the tower ladders go back into operation.
412, command, we backed out that line. 412, command. Command, go ahead. Yeah, we backed out that line, and just be advised, there's really no active fire. It's just some steam and maybe some smoldering, but that's about it. 10-4. So we're going to try to really hit it with the tower ladder. We're going to have 157 open up from the front. We just want to move everyone away from the rear. Move them onto, what's that, Locust? Because they're really going to blast it from the front.
I'm going to stay up here. We're moving everybody out of the way.
When you guys are all out of that, and then we'll open up 157 bucket. Alright, definitely. Let me know. We have 153, able to do it too, so let me know when you want them to open up. Once everyone is moved away, then they can open up as well.
Alright, once they get out of the way, they're going to open up the tower ladder that you saw at the ground level from the front, blast it all the way to the back here.
153 to hold B, you guys ready? 153 to 254 shoulder. 254 shoulder. Salt water to 153 bucket when you're ready. 254 shoulder to 153 bucket. Here comes your water. 38 to command. Command. Alright, we moved our line out of the exposure for garage and we relieved 281 with 224. And you don't have anything pushed in that way anymore, correct? Negative. We were both target on both sides of the wall. It looks like no visible fire at this time. Excellent. Lateral left to 10. 1084. 157 in the rear sector. Rear sector. Just give it a green light to start water so we can start driving it once everybody's clear. Right on. One bus to bus to Bridge Rail, we're ready for water. 330, here comes your water.
Okay, I'm gonna go down, guys. All right, I came back down. I'm gonna poke around a little bit and then I'm out of here.
It's looking good from my vantage point, but we'll have to shut down to get closer to the building to actually see inside. 10-4. I just want to dump some more water on this for a little while. See if we can knock down any smoldering. 10-4. Sorry, I want you to go down the block the other way. My bad, I misunderstood. Let's do it all.
All right, we're gonna take off from Avenue L, East 14th Street. 2 and 2, we're gonna see you all on the other side.
165 Rockaway Parkway on Winthrop Street, over the gas and above the 5 George.
Quick clip. Where's the rack at? There's the rack at. Hold on, Fuel Com's doing a progress report.
Brooklyn Box 4, second alarm box 2937. Fire in a one-story warehouse, 25 by 100. This on Division 15, Deputy Chief Sheridan reports 3 towel ladders in operation and small pockets of fire. Place this fire probably will hold. Also a 1041-1, unable to determine the cause. Field comms going to be in the process. Division 15, radio contact.
10-4, time of the report. 0134 hours, incident duration is now 2 hours, 36 minutes, K.
2 hours, 36 minutes, 10-4, thank you.
Alarm box 2937. At this time, power ladders are shut down. You're assessing all hot pockets. No visible fire at this time. At the time we go, probably will hold.
10-4, time of your report 0151 hours. Incident duration is now 2 hours and 53 minutes, K.